Hello friends, welcome to our channel Techcorner English, where we break down the complex topics into easy to understand pieces. So today we are going to discuss about the difference between UPS and inverter. I strongly believe that most of the people will be having confusion among the difference between UPS and inverter. So that's the reason we are going to discuss about this in this video. Before starting the video, please do subscribe our channel and press the bell button so that you will be getting the notifications as soon as we post the video. So let's begin. So first of all, what is UPS? UPS is uninterrupted power supply, and in the name itself the explanation is there actually. It's a power supply which has no interruption. That means uninterrupted power supply. It is a thing which provides power supply without any interruption. So that is exactly what UPS is. Whereas inverter is something like which converts DC to AC. So that is what inverter. So that is the main basics of inverter and UPS, and let's start with the slide. So on the first slide we are looking on the UPS. What is a UPS? So first point is immediate power backup. UPS provides immediate power backup. That means UPS provides instant power supply during outages, ensuring uninterrupted operation for sensitive electronic devices. And I guess you would have already witnessed this if you were using a computer with an UPS in the side nearby to your monitor. There was a box, right? So what was actually happening there? Whenever there is a power outage, your computer seems to be working without getting any interruption, or the computer will still be working even your power supply goes off. So that is what UPS. UPS provides a continuous power supply. Even if your mains is off, also you will get a continuous power supply. And second is comprehensive component. What are the components inside a UPS? A UPS system includes a battery, inverter, charger, and automatic switch to seamlessly transition to power, backup power. So even if you see the block diagram of UPS, you can see AC mains is there, which is directly connected to static transfer switch, and coming down you can see a rectifier, DC filter, that is commonly called as charge controller. And the charge controller, what it does is it converts the AC, the incoming AC, into DC, and it filters the DC output of the rectifier. And we are connecting a battery, that is inbuilt battery. You can see in normal UPS you won't see a battery outside. Battery will be pre-built and it will be inside the UPS. So there is a battery, and which both the output of this charge controller and the battery, which are synced in such a way, it will give constant power, which is also another advantage of UPS. It gives a power of stabilization as well. If there is a voltage fluctuation in the incoming side, which will not affect the output side. That's the reason the UPS is mainly used for the sensitive devices like computer, controllers, servers, so and so. So even it actually gives a protection of the improper voltage, incoming voltage also. So that is because it is actually taking the reference of charge control and battery. Both the DCs are coming together to the inverter, and in the inverter it is again converting back into AC, and to just filter out the or make the inverter output more proper and efficient so that appliances will work properly, we are using an AC filter, and which is connected to a static transfer switch, and then at the end it will be connected to the AC load. So this is how an UPS works. And the third point also is like protect sensitive device, which I already told you. UPS gives us protection from the improper voltage or voltage fluctuations conditions as well. So that is the reason UPS systems are designed to safeguard critical equipments like computers, servers, and medical devices from power fluctuations. So now we are going to look about inverter. What is an inverter? Inverter is a device which converts DC to AC. That is what even explained here. An inverter converts stored direct current DC power from a battery into alternating current AC for use by home appliances. So it's not like even battery, even if you can connect solar also directly to an inverter. And most of the people will believe that when you think about an inverter, it is inverter plus battery. But it's not like that. Inverter is separate device and battery is separate device. Inverter even can work standalone with any of the sources. Like even if you give a battery, even if you give direct main supply, and if you give solar, the inverter can work. To get the energy, we are providing the battery. So that is another thing and we also know that inverter is majorly used for home appliances like TV, light, fans. So light loads, domestic light loads are connected in inverter. So backup power solution. Inverter provides backup power during the outages but with a slightly longer switching time compared to UPS. So which I explained to you earlier, UPS gives a continuous power, whereas inverter gives a break power. Like it won't be giving you a continuous power at any way. That's the reason if your device, if your TV is connected to an inverter, when a incoming power goes off, your TV will also get off and it will start again from the power on condition after slight delay. So that is there. So that is the main thing. Wherever you require a continuous operation without any interruption, you are supposed to use UPS, or else you can go for inverter in that case. So that is what even explained here. Powers household device. Inverters are suitable for powering home appliances, lights and other electrical equipments during blackouts. And functional difference. So we already discussed that UPS provides instant power backup, making it ideal for sensitive electronic equipments like computer servers. So it gives an instant power backup without any interruption. That is a major advantage of an UPS. And inverter converts DC to AC power with a slight delay, making it more suitable for general households during outages. So it converts DC to AC power and gives a longer duration backup for us, but there will be a slight delay in the transition. Now switching time comparison. So UPS generally switches in 0 to 10 milliseconds for instant power backup, whereas inverter takes around 500 milliseconds to a few seconds switching time before providing backup power. So that is a switching time comparison comparing with UPS and inverter. And power continuity and applications. Yeah, obviously the UPS provides continuous uninterrupted power while inverters have a brief interruption during the power switch. Applications. UPS is best suited for critical sensitive equipments like computer servers and medical devices where we need an instant power backup or continuous operation. Whereas inverters are not suitable for household appliances, lights and general electronics. So let's go into all the data are actually explain this particular slide technical comparison. First thing which we are comparing is switching time, which we already explained. UPS switching time is 0 to 10 millisecond, whereas inverter 500 millisecond to a few seconds. And power continuity, yeah, it's always UPS gives continuous power, whereas inverter gives brief interruption. Battery type, it is using sealed lead acid batteries, whereas inverter uses lead acid or lithium ion batteries. And the typical usage is for UPS used for critical sensitive equipment, whereas inverter is used for household appliances, electronics. And cost is actually higher for UPS. I know this point you maybe have a different view or an argument. You will tell inverter will cost around 20,000, 30,000, whereas UPS will cost around 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. But technically the inverter cost you are considering is including the battery. But if you are looking only at the inverter, I don't think inverter cost is much higher. You will get the inverter around 5,000, 6,000 rupees as per my knowledge. So the major cost comes in an inverter system, or when you go implement an inverter in your home, it is battery's cost. Whereas the UPS itself is costly, which even contains a battery inside actually. So UPS is higher cost. And efficiency, UPS efficiency is lower because it is using continuously, because even whether your power is on or off, because it provides a stabilization as well. So it is a continuous operation. Wherever your power is on or off, the output is coming through the UPS. So it is whenever you are switched on, your UPS is on. Whereas the inverter is efficiency is higher because it is using on standby. Whenever your incoming power is not there, then only the UPS will be, the inverter will act upon. So the running hours or the operating hours will be lesser for inverter, so the efficiency will be higher. And advantages and disadvantages, which we already discussed. UPS advantage is immediate power backup, protection against power fluctuations for sensitive equipment, whereas inverter advantage is more efficient and lower cost. UPS advantage is higher cost, obviously, the continuous power consumption. The power consumption, since it is always on, the power consumption will be also more. Where are inverters disadvantages? Brief power. Wherever you require a continuous operation, inverter is not suggested there, and it is not suitable for very sensitive equipment. And on conclusion, yeah, so that is one of the how you should decide where you need UPS or inverter. So that is the first point. Choose wisely based on your application, whether you require the stabilization plus the continuous power, you should go with UPS. If you require a long duration of backup power, you want to run more electrical household things, then you have to go with inverter. So that is what even mentioned in the slide. Choose wisely. UPS or inverters have different needs. Select based on your application requirements. And UPS for sensitive devices. UPS is the ideal choice for critical sensitive equipments, but inverter is for household use actually. So this is all about the difference between inverter and UPS. And one more thing, I just want to add it up. Now most of the people will be confused, or you will be having another question. Nowadays in market it is available UPS cum inverter. So that is, yeah, it is there. Nowadays in market we can buy UPS cum inverters. That it basically means like it performs both the function of inverter and UPS. That means it will give an instant power backup like a UPS, and it can be connected to household devices for a long power backup. So but the initial cost or the procurement cost will be high, obviously, because it gives two functions of UPS and inverter. So the technology and it is more advanced, so the cost is also more. And if you want both the function together and you are not worried about the cost, then definitely you want to go with this kind of solution where it is gives both UPS cum inverter solution. So I hope this video gives you a brief idea about the difference between UPS and inverter. So if you like this video, please do subscribe and support our channel. Thanks for watching. See you on next video. Thank you.